So, I've just realized a disturbing truth about my cat Venom. And it started out because my mom told me that she'd run out of snacks for all of my cats. And I have 4 cats. There's Vader, Zabalba, Snape, Black Hansard. There's Scotty, Dew, Aslan, Dumbledore, Urata, Oldman, Zimmerman, Zambrana. There's also Pickle, McGonagall, Erglova, and Venom Longbottom. And he has a third name, I just never remember what it is. So Venom is the youngest, and he's the baby, and a complete glutton, and he just loves to eat. That's just what he does. I'm beginning. Well, I've always suspected this. But I'm beginning to seriously suspect that the only time that he's affectionate is when he's hungry and when he wants something. And he's always affectionate, but he's always hungry. So I don't trust him. I love him to death, and he's the sweetest thing ever. He's just so cute and just so adorable, and I love to cuddle him. And he shows me his belly, and he purrs, and he has the pinkest nose, and he's just so cute. But I think he's got ulterior motives all the time. Anyway, so my mom told me that she'd run out of snacks last night, and she gives these cats snacks all the time. And I don't know why I'm saying all the time like I am, but it's okay. Anyway, so she runs out of snacks, and the cats boycott their lack of snacks, and they start getting into the cabinets. So she's asleep, and she starts hearing the tapping of the cabinets because we have child-proof locks, or whatever you call them, because the cats open the cabinets. And I'm thinking, she tells me this a few minutes ago, and I was like, how dare they? These aren't like my cats. And I go to my cat Scotty, I was like, that is so not unlike you, because then I realize in the middle of the night I'll hear him opening the cabinets and hear this the tap tap of him opening it and then it shutting because of the locks, and just the ba-dun, da-dun, ba-dun, ba-dun, ba-dun. And so I was like, wait, that's totally like you. But Vader, I expected less of you, because then I realized that she actually opens doors somehow. She's actually opened a door by the knob, and then whenever it's a sliding door, it's no issue. She'll just open it from beneath, and it's ridiculous. And then Pickle is just crazy. She's like a meth head. She's always tweaking out, and so nothing that Pickle does surprises me. She's just crazy and twitchy and and her and Heat was just the most ridiculous and obnoxious thing I've ever experienced. But moving on, Venom doesn't always get into things. He's not always opening doors. But I realize he will do anything for food. Anything. If all the food in our house ran out, and we weren't eating, and he wasn't eating, none of us were eating, he would somehow manage to kill us all. I have no doubt, with those eyes so wide and innocent, I think they're magical. They're Sith eyes. There is a darkness in those eyes that fool me just on a regular basis. I almost said all the time again, but they're tricky. They fool me. and I just see an innocent little kitty when I look at his face. But when I put things together, he's a ninja, an evil one. He's an evil Sith ninja that's hungry, and he just wants to eat. And I was thinking, and I'm like, he would totally manage to kill off all of his brothers and sisters and make it seem like an accident, and then devour them, and then make us think somehow, just with a little look, that it was so that we wouldn't have to see their dead bodies. Or he would just convince us that they ran away. But they were in his stomach, probably partly still alive. And if it got really bad, like after he'd eaten all 3 of his brothers and sisters whole, well, and alive probably. I don't know how he'd do it. He could, I don't know. He would manage to take all of their 9 lives. So, oh my gosh, like 27 lives. That's 27 lives, isn't it? 9 times 3, okay. Right? Yes, okay. God, I'm horrible at math. Anyway, he would manage just to kill him and eat him. I know it. But anyway, once that had gone through his system, he would somehow manage to kill me. I don't doubt it. He likes my mom a lot. And I think there's an actual love. Like, whatever soul that he has in his little furry, adorable body, whatever, he uses it to love my mom and to love food. That's all. It's these 2 things. There's not a third. It's just that. Food and my mother. There's not a me. It's my mother and food. So I'm gone. I'm dead if this cat decides that he's so hungry that he wants to devour me. Like, he would somehow manage to claw me in such a way that it would sever an artery or paralyze me. He would probably manage to fuck up my spine in such a way that I could not move, like, at all. I couldn't even blink. So I would just be laying there, unblinking, with my, oh, it would be worse if my eyes were open. And while my cat Venom, with his huge, adorable eyes, that's like the cat from Shrek 2, whatever, that's just stares, but with huge pupils, like he smoked a lot of pot, and but eat me, like, just bones, everything. He would devour me, and I know it. And so now, whenever I see that cat, I'm going to think of my unblinking death by cat. By hungry ninja Sith cat. I don't know if that's a terrible way to go or an awesome way to go. I'm gonna think about that. Okay, so yeah, there we go.